What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. In Theaters Friday is the new action movie Peppermint, which stars Jennifer Garner as a woman whose daughter and husband gets killed, and she pretty much goes in for hiding for I think it's about 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. And she comes out from hiding, it and she pretty much looks for takes revenge on the people who was responsible. It looks fantastic. I mean, I've really dug the trailer I've seen for it. Garner looks badass in this movie. I'm definitely gonna check this one out. But anyway, Jennifer Garner is pretty much an awesome actress. I've really loved seeing her on pop up and stuff. Of course, she had like her big break on TV with the show A-List that she spawned to appear in lots of films. So I decided to do my top 10 favorite Jennifer Garner movies. Alright, coming in at number 10 is the Gary Marshall film Valentine's Day, where Jennifer Garner pretty much plays like a school teacher who's who where Ashton Kutcher's character pretty much falls in love with her. Like, you actually have a Dude Where's My Car reunion in this with Ashton Kutcher and Jennifer Garner. And I mean, Valentine's Day is pretty much packed with star power. I mean, you got the likes of Anne Hathaway, Jamie Foxx, Queen Latifah. Let's see, Taylor Lautner, Taylor Swift. The list goes on. This is a really darn cool cast, and I find Valentine's Day to be pretty cute, and I found it to be charming. And I really dug the chemistry between Ashton Kutcher and Jennifer Garner. Those two got just amazing chemistry. Now, Jennifer Garner's role is not like that big, but I really dug the scenes that her and Kutcher was in together. I mean, this is a pretty big cast, so it's hard to stack just everyone, like give everyone in this movie a whole lot of screen time. All right. Coming in at number 9 is the film Miracles from Heaven, which got released in, I think, 2016, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. Yeah, it got released in 2016. This movie will literally make you tear up. I mean, it's based on a true story, and it's really heart-wrenching what happened. Let me tell you guys what the film is. For one, it's like also based on a book. It's also based on a true story as well. Like, the film's about a kid who has like a rare disease, and it's pretty much like a faith-based Christian movie, and I mean, it's completely heart-wrenching. I don't want to like talk much about because I don't want to like get into spoiled territories. I mean, like, the film also has like Queen Latifah. She's in this. The one who played like the little girl, like the lead girl in this. The actress' name is Carly Rogers. She did a really good job. Like, she pretty much has like the character had like a rare disease, and after like a horrific accident, a miracle unfolded, and she pretty much got rid of the disease that was like pretty much killing her. Completely went away. Like, it's pretty much a miracle because from the after the freak accident she had, that's how she pretty much got healed. I mean, this movie is wonderful. If you still haven't had a chance to check out Miracles from Heaven, do yourself a favor and give this movie a go. It's really inspirational. It's crazy that this actually happened in real life. And also, Garner was really good in this. Um, that dude Ugino Derbez from lots of films like Instructions Not Included and the Overboard remake. He was really good as the Doctor in this. But yeah, definitely like this is probably one of the better, like one of the best faith based movies I've seen in the last couple of years. Like it's really good. Coming in at number 8 is the 2014 film Man, Women, and Children, which is based on a book and it's directed by Jason Reitman, who also directed Garner in another movie I'm going to talk about later on. And this pretty much is a film about like that includes internet addiction, like sex addiction, porn addiction, pretty much lots of social media related stuff is featured in this. Because kind of like what I was talking about that movie Disconnect, this is kind of similar to it. This movie is also pretty cool. I mean, it's because since we're always like connected with our phones and we're connected with Facebook and whatever, it's cool to see like the what could be like the dangerous side of technology. Like Garner actually plays a mother who does not want her, like who pretty much does not really let her daughter do like Facebook stuff or anything like that. She's really protective like that. Like and the one place like Garner's daughter is Caitlin Dever, who stars on Last Man Standing, and the casting in this movie is really darn good. I mean, you got Adam Sandler in a totally different role. Like this is definitely not the Adam Sandler you used to seeing. You also got Judy Greer in this. Hank himself, Dean Norris, Ansel Elgort was in this movie. Alina Camparas, who is a decent young actress. J.K. Simmons is in this. Like the list goes on. It's really a fantastic little movie. It's definitely an underrated flick. Like it got a 31% on Rotten Tomatoes. What the heck, guys? That score is way too low. Like at least give it around like I think it should at least get like around the 50 around in its 50s because I mean it's a good movie but it's like not over like it's not over the top great but the movie does have darn good performances and lots of stuff in this is pretty relatable. Like you could easily relate to some of these characters. But yeah, if you still haven't had a chance to check out Men, Women, and Children, give this movie a go. It's a fantastic little film. At number 7 is a film called is this I think 2013 no 2012 called Butter. Now this is also pretty underrated. It's pretty much about people entering a butter competition. That's right. That's literally what the film is. I mean, the film stars Yara Shahidi, who's now best known for playing Zoe on Blackish and Grownish, who's an adopted girl who discovers her talent for butter carving and finds herself pitted against some local women in their annual butter contest. This is a good little movie. I mean, Yasha Shahidi was fantastic. Like I thought she did a really good job in this. You even got a good cast that includes the likes of Ty Burrell from Modern Family fame. Hugh Jackman was in this. And there's like a sex scene between Hugh Jackman and Jennifer Garner. Every time I see that scene, all I think of is Wolverine and Elektra getting on. But this movie, I feel, is slightly underrated as well. It's not really a film a whole lot of people really talk about. Like, it didn't really go too many theaters when it got released. It went to, like, very limited. It went very, like, in limited theaters when it got released. I was able to see it at Empire 25. and it was definitely worth watching in theaters. Because I mean, the cast, other than Burrell, Jackman, and Shahidi, you also got the likes of Alicia Silverstone, Rob Corddry, Ashley Greene, Olivia Wilde was in this. Really good supporting cast. If you still haven't had a chance to check out Butter, give it a go. I mean, who knew a movie about like butter could work so well together? But it worked really good, really well. At number 6 will be this 2012 film that she did called The Odd Life of. Yeah, it's a 2012 film she did called The Odd Life of Timothy Green. Like this film was also really inspirational. Garner has had like a habit of appearing like in inspirational movies. I mean, the film stars like Jennifer Garner and Joe Egerton, who plant like some stuff in their backyard to see if like a kid, like a baby, will pretty much it. You know, like how you plant seeds and like apple seeds or whatever, and like a apple tree grows. That's pretty much what they were planting, and it's kind of interesting. The kid is played by C.J. Adams, who he's pretty much a kid that is not all that like he appears to be in it. This is a really good little movie. It came out like in 2012, and it's also pretty underrated. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Timothy Green, give it a go. I mean, besides Garner and Egerton, we had a cast that includes like Rosemary DeWitt, David Morris, Lin-Manuel Miranda before Hamilton. Diane Reese was in this. Ron Livingston. Common even had a role in this. Really good supporting cast. It was directed by Peter Hedges, whose next film is that Julia Roberts flick, Ben is Back. Can't wait for that one. But yeah, Timothy Green it was released by Disney, and it was like a fantasy family film. It's a good little movie. If you still haven't had a chance to see Timothy Green, definitely give it a go. At number 5 is pretty much a recent one, and that will be Love, Simon. This movie was wonderful. I mean, you got like Nick Robinson in this, Josh Duhamel. Pretty much Garner and Duhamel played the parents of the title role. I mean, this movie is pretty much in my top 20 of the years so far. It's that good. I mean, it's like Robinson was really good as the role. You know, this is a film lots of people I think could easily relate as well. You know, especially if you're planning on like on coming out, or this is definitely pretty relatable. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Love, Simon yet, it's actually really popular. I mean, maybe it'll get like the best popular award at the Oscars. So anyway, but yeah, definitely check this one out. I mean, Garner and Duhamel, they are both really supportive parents of this movie. They are pretty much parents you totally will let you have. Like you really wish you could have, because they really shine in this. At number 4 is the 2013 movie Dallas Buyers Club, which of course was the film that won Matthew McConaughey and Jared Leto their first Oscars. I mean, this movie was really darn good. Like it's pretty much about hustler Ron Woodruff, who works around the system to help AIDS patients get the medical they need after he is also diagnosed with diseases himself. I mean, Matthew McConaughey gave definitely one of his best performances in this. Jared Leto was fantastic. Jennifer Garner was also pretty decent too. I kind of wish she didn't get a nomination, but hey, you can't get a nomination for everything. Actually, I don't even think Jennifer Garner ever really scored any Oscar nominations. Kind of weird she didn't. I mean, good. She's a good actress. But yeah, Dallas Buyers Club is so darn good. If you still haven't seen it, give it a go. It's a really good little movie. At number three is Juno, which, like Man, Women, and Children, this movie was also directed by Jason Reitman and it had Jennifer Garner as the wife of Jason Bateman. And you also had the likes of Ellen Page, J.K. Simmons, Allison Janney, Michael Cera. The list goes on. Really good supporting cast as well. Of course, Ellen Page plays a girl who becomes pregnant, becomes pretty much like a teen mom. I mean, this is definitely a fantastic movie. It also won, I think it won or got nominated for a few Oscars, including Best Writing for Diablo Kobe. I really dug Garner in this. She had good chemistry with Jason Bateman. They also worked together on another movie called The Kingdom, which I would never really care much for. But Juno is really darn good. All right, coming in at number two is Daredevil. Of course, the film about the superhero film about blind a blind lawyer who's a lawyer by day but vigilante by night. And of course, here you got Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, who of course was married, and they have I think they have a kid or kids together. I can't remember how many kids they have, but I mean, Jennifer Garner, holy cow, she was hot as Elektra. Of course, she played the role again in the film we all talked about, Elektra. That movie just straight up garbage. But this was lots of people do not really like the Daredevil movie as most people do. I mean, lots of people really don't like this movie, but I definitely really dig it. I mean, Michael Clark Duncan was an amazing Kingpin. Colin Farrell was Bullseye in this. Of course, when you think of Daredevil now, you think of the Netflix show, which is cool too. But I think the Daredevil director's cut is much better than the actual movie. But yeah, Jennifer Garner kicks tons of ass as Elektra. The girl who plays Elektra on Netflix's Daredevil, she's cool, but not as good as Jennifer Garner was. All right, coming in at number one will be the 2000, 2004 film 13 Going on 30, which is pretty much about a 13-year-old girl at a party who wishes who makes a wish where she was dirty again, and if pretty much it comes true, years later she pretty much becomes gets trapped in a 30-year-old's body. I mean, this movie is really cute and charming. It's a really good little romantic comedy. I mean, it was directed by the late Gary Winnick, and it had the likes of Mark Ruffalo, Judy Greer, who worked with Garner on Man, Women, and Children, as well as the upcoming film A Happy and Monumental Proportions, which Greer actually directed. Also, here you have Andy Serkis. Man, I always keep forgetting Andy Serkis in this. But I mean, if you guys still haven't had a chance to check out 13 Going on 30, give it a go. It's really cute. It's charming. It's definitely a nice romantic comedy worth checking out. And it's definitely one of Garner's pretty much best roles, because she was really charming in this movie. All right, that's pretty much the best Jennifer Garner movies in my list, in my opinion. I'm at. All right, let me run down the list. Number 10, Valentine's Day. 9, America's from Heaven. 8, Men, Women, and Children. 7, Butter. 6, The Odd Life of Timothy Green. 5, Love, Simon. 4, Dallas Buyers Club. 3, Juno. 2, Daredevil, and number 1, Dirty Going Under. And there's lots of other ones I could probably add in. Dude, Where's My Car is a really good one, but she had like much of a big role in that, which is why I didn't really add it in my list. But she was in Elektra, which I don't talk about. That like the Elektra movie just sucked. She was in that Arthur remake, which was pretty decent. She was in Catch Me If You Can, the Spielberg movie. That was fantastic. She had a pretty interesting she got like a pretty interesting resume, you know, and she was fantastic on A List as well. But anyway, let me give it to you guys. What are your favorite Jennifer Garner movies? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.